Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Reds.
Oh, I've played this guy before. He's actually pretty good.
Today it'll be 3-inning
But that's what happens
Royale
when you get up
baseball
to
between
10
Las
wins
Vegas
or 9 wins or 11 wins.
the
You always
Iron
end up
Worker.
facing somebody who's pretty good. So just gotta pretty much learn to expect it. All right, let's see. We've got really good bullpen, actually. Betances and Brock. Diaz is good. Justin Wilson, Baez. So, yeah, but even though this bullpen is really solid, there's 5 relievers that I feel comfortable with using. What I've done most of this round is leaned on Betances heavily. Now, this guy's a good player, so maybe a little bit different. May not be able to just pitch 3 innings of Betances, which is what I would like to do, but we'll see. First, got to get past Brock, who is not easy against, hits right-handers really well. That's a hanger.
Lou Brock
Got lucky.
Start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And now this misses as well as he's behind
Okay,
the
so
leadoff
he's
man
not
this
chasing.
afternoon, 2-0 now.
I don't want to put him on.
Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but
Oh,
we're
lucked
at
out.
76 here at opening pitch. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches. Dylan Betances gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. First pitch of the at-bat. David Wright is in with 1 away now.
Oh, might be able to use Betances. He's already swinging at that, which is good.
And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Now a swing and a miss. Strike 3 is right.
Third, the right fielder, number 6.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a check swing.
Okay,
here.
where did that
They'll point
miss?
down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that.
It didn't miss.
1-0 delivery. Look out. 2-0 now. Just underway here in Cincinnati. Lifted in the air to center field. Hicks is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Standing in, Ken Griffey. Jr.
For the Iron Workers, right fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. And that's too high, ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Leading off for
Coming to the plate now, Jorge Posada.
Jorge Posada.
A new pitcher coming on here as it'll be the left-hander Glenn Perkins that gets the call. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Line
down.
drive to center
Nope,
field.
right at him.
Hicks is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1, here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now another 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Buster Posey. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. 3-1 now.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
And that misses for ball 4. So it's
First baseman, James.
Here's the first
Loney.
pitch to him. James Loney is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Swing, and he pops him up.
Run over there.
Foul territory.
Good.
Boggs is over, and he puts it away for the first down. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And that misses for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Set up away, but he misses with a slur ball for ball 2.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Ready with the 2-2.
Got him.
And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
He's just
Should get him
fouling
here.
off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
There we go.
Popped up.
Get that Betances.
There
Oh,
for it,
man.
And he makes the catch for the second out.
Dancing around.
Digging in the switch.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0-1, here it comes. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
What does he have in the pen? I should get somebody warmed up too.
Number 15, Glenn Perkins.
Gold Johnson, Walden, and Neris. He's just got one lefty, Montgomery.
Wade Boggs will get the call here.
Oh, this is a good Boggs.
Now time is called here as we'll
I
get
can't remember.
to the
Does
mound.
he hit? Okay, I'm going to bring in Justin Wilson.
Justin Wilson trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. And he'll snap one over to first. A dive, but he's back. Ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. Posey rounds
Got him.
the corner and
Got
he's
him.
headed home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Now to the plate, Johnny Peralta. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1.
Johnny Peralta.
The 1-0 delivery. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. 2-0, here it is. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Around first is Peralta on his way to second. The
There we
relay,
go.
and he will make it there with their first hit of the
All right,
ball
we got to
game.
score him.
Leadoff double.
Leading off for Cooperstown.
Striding into the box, Aaron Hicks.
Aaron
As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
No.
Liner to center field. Catch made out there in
Get
center
to third.
field as the runner will tag from second. The relay throw, but
Yeah, that was
too
close.
late, and he's safe at third.
Leading off
And is the second base.
second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Look out, 2-0 now.
Well, pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
Here's the 3-0. And he misses with one here. It's ball four. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away. Dante Bichette comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
Get through.
Base hit, and
there we
get
go.
the run in. So
Yep.
now it's Mark
Unintentional, intentional walk.
He's set. Here it comes. And he takes ball one. First and second now, one man out. Runs outside.
Might
so
be
it
the
goes
same
to
thing here.
2-0 now. Hector Neris.
Now pitching.
Okay, he brought in a brand new pitcher, so I'm going to take that opportunity to bring in Pablo. He can't bring in another pitcher because he just brought one in.
In the dirt here. Fortunately, no advance from any runner, but meanwhile, it's 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0.
Get through.
Down the first baseline.
There we go.
And this is going to get by Loney at first. It's a fair ball. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. Coming to the plate now, Justin Wilson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Seth Smith will grab the bat and hit for the...
Seth Smith.
Get through.
In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
I got to be careful. I've got like 5 seconds of pause time left, so as soon as this inning is over, got to make sure to bring in my pitcher quickly.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Drop the PCI at the very last second.
For the second out.
The last millisecond.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And standing in, the veteran switch hitter.
Go. That is gone.
And a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean,
oh, Posada. He has been so money in this run so far. Man. That one game that I lost. Just so frustrating. Yeah, I can't do that. Can't try to bring in anybody right now. Get forfeited.
Now 2 out, nobody on.
Jim Johnson.
Hit hard down the line. Wright's got it. And not too
all right, we're going to bring in Brock and
Brad Brock.
I can also, I think I have time to bring in Pablo.
Brandon Drury will bat
yeah,
next.
or to take out Pablo, I mean.
Half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Brandon Drury.
Put in Killebrew. Ooh, that was close.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Sign from Posada. Now the 1-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. And the pitch on 2-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Riding in once again, Lou Brock. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. To short.
Get him.
Is up with it. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. Ready for another chance? David Wright. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
That was close. He's right on that slider. Can I bust him in with a fastball right on the corner? Let's see. Oh, I think I could have. If it just would have hit the corner, he would have been down. All right, we're going high fastball. If he takes it deep, fine. But I'm going to hope get a fly ball. Strikeout's even better. All right, we'll go into the 12-win game. Yeah, so Anthony was asking if I ever double switch. Very rarely will I double switch and put in a pitcher for one of my position players or use the position player spot for a pitcher. I don't know. Maybe I should. Maybe I should do it more often. I just don't see when there's really ever a need to do it. All right. Well, we've got 11 wins. We've got that 96 Votto, which is a fun card to have. May already have him, to be honest with you. I'll have to see. Let's see. Do I already have him? By the way, if you guys have not checked out the most recent video, I'm doing a series of how-to videos. So the first one in this series is how to pitch effectively with Chris Sale. So it's on the site right now. So if you are interested in checking that out, definitely recommend it. I don't normally pitch with Chris Sale, actually. He's probably like the sixth guy in my rotation. This is typically what my rotation is going to be. I'm going to have Necro, Blue, Tiant, Hershiser, and Kershaw. I could definitely go with Chris Sale over Kershaw. I really like Hershiser. I don't think he'll ever leave my rotation. And he's actually going to be the next. He'll be the next how-to video. I already have it created. I just don't have, or I've done the video for it so far. I just haven't edited it yet. And then Kershaw will be after that as well. So if you're interested in that, check that out. I want to see if I have that Votto card before we get into the game. Nope. Oh yeah. No. Okay, there we go. Gonzalez. Nope, don't have it. So that'll be fun. All right, let's go see if we can win it. I really, really wish, of course, that we were going for a flawless reward right now. That would be fun. I think I lost. It was either the fifth or the sixth game of this run. And it was really weird because I've been scoring a lot of runs with this team. It's really a good team. I don't know exactly why. Maybe the swing really fits well with me. But this game, it was, I think, I was playing in Boston, and so I was the away team, and the very first pitch from my pitcher was a hanger to Justin Bohr, who took it out to right field in the short porch, and that was it. That was all the scoring that happened through the entire game. I was hitting things hard, but I couldn't get anything to fall. I couldn't take anything deep. And ended up losing that game 1-0. I think Betances pitched the next 3 innings and didn't give up, a run after that, maybe a couple hits. But it was just that one pitch, that very first pitch with the common pitcher. There was a hanger to Justin Bour. It was a slider that I tried to put inside. This guy's a good player, by the way. And that was it. That was the difference between going for a 12-game reward right now and a flawless reward.
The Bombers attempt to live another day.
I don't know if I played this guy before, but his record is really good. So it says something. He might. We'll see what his banner is. If it doesn't necessarily, yeah, he's 12-0. So, well, fun. So we're both 12-0. I wonder what he's going for. And the batter's eye here is terrible during the day, especially if it was a lefty.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. Ball one. 67 degrees.
Kind of surprised he's gone fastball these first two pitches.
Hot shot to third.
Well, okay.
For the first out.
We don't want it to be that type of game where we're squaring balls up right at guys. Okay, is he really going to go? He's not going to bring in a reliever here? Okay. Okay. Really? No. Okay. I was going to say, most of the time, if somebody's gone 12-0 in BR, they're not leaving in their common pitcher for more than one batter, unless it just seems like, you know, the guy can't hit him. But obviously, I put good wood on that one. All right, fastball, slider. He's got a cutter, which is always tough on lefties. That's what he's throwing right there.
Right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times,
and he got me with it. Looked like it was a fastball.
End up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Throw to first will be in time to get Posada 2 away.
I'm gonna have to wait. I'm gonna have to try and look for a pitch that starts over here. And if it starts over here, then I can keep my PCI over here and hopefully hit it. But if anything that looks like it's going to start in this area, I just need to lay off it. Even if it's a fastball, just lay off it.
This is the kind of count he makes his money.
3-0 now. 3-0 count. Here it comes.
Oh, and I couldn't even follow my own advice. Man, cutters are tough.
Here's Albert now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Oh, I got a lefty on the mound, and he doesn't have a lefty in the first batter.
And Albert sends a high drive. He got a lot of it to deep left field. Gone. To lead off the inning.
Just like the other game. Where did that miss? It actually really wasn't that bad of a pitch. He just completely annihilated it. Well, that's not good. But come back from worse. Let's see what we can do.
Swing and a miss on the slurve, strike one. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting third.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning.
And of course, I'm going to pound his lefties with that cutter.
A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed.
And the slurve. They're both extremely hard pitches to lay off of when you're a lefty.
That's a nice job of staying alive.
He did a good job there.
Breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
I mean, that pitch is a foot inside, and he's a good hitter, and he can't lay off it. That's why Betances is so... I was going to say it's why Betances is so good. He is really good, but his control, at least for me, it's hard to control him sometimes. I think it's because the timing for the pitch, there's such a short amount of time between when you pull back on the analog stick and then go down. You really just have to, you just kind of have to be in a groove, in a rhythm with it. There we go. Well, we gave up that solo home run. Could be the end, could be the death of our team. But let's not give up yet. We'll give up if we don't get a hit with this guy. Then it'll be all over.
And the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Now the 1-1 to Peralta. And there's ball 2 now.
I'm pretty surprised.
Eventually, he's going to come right in here with the fastball.
The look on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he
Wrong
go back
place.
out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And a
That's
good
tough.
bite to that slider as he swings.
That looked like a fastball the whole way.
Center fielder,
Aaron Hicks comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
That's the game changer right there. That's the difference between great and good. This is why he's great. He's able to put a ball in the corner where most guys can't.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dickerson's there. 2 gone.
Darn cutter.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone.
Pretty good
Standing
PCI
in now,
on it.
Power hitting second baseman Jason Kipnis. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The left-handed hitting Kipnis awaits the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the Eduardo Rodriguez.
now pitching, Eduardo.
All right, who do we have? I don't know if I have anybody that can play second. No, I think we're going to have to stick with him.
Bases are empty.
What does he throw? 93 changeup. Man, honestly, I'm glad he took out Nathan. All right, 93 mile an hour fastball, slider, changeup. Well, stay up here.
2-0 count and the pitch. Down low and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Fine. I'm not even going to
From the windup,
taking my hands off the controller.
takes a knee-high
fine.
fastball.
This one, if it's a fastball right here, I'll turn on it.
On 3-1, here it comes. Now a swing and a hard hit
A
grounder.
little bit
But
lower
doesn't
than I
wind up
wanted.
Foul as he runs the count full now.
Got to look for that slider.
Hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Another one sent foul. Another payoff pitch. Another foul.
I
ball.
know he's
This
going to throw
battle
that
will
slider
continue.
eventually.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch.
Get through.
Smoked on the
There we
ground
go.
up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second. Now at the plate, Dante Bichette. He takes his first. Kelvin Herrera takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Now pitching, Kelvin Herrera. Now
Seth
coming in
Smith
to pinch hit.
will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on
That
the
looked
right side.
pretty good until I started to see it drop.
Love the
What a
pitch roll
fastball.
there. 2-0. You know the guy's
Ah.
geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
I like how
Boy,
he's
that
mixing
changeup
up the
down low, that
fastball
is
and the
tough.
changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that
There
one
we go.
off right there. I
Oh,
think
get there, Kipnis. Do not get thrown out.
some other pitches coming.
Oh,
And that run
man.
will go no further than second as there
That
are
was
2 aboard
that
now.
was too close.
So
All right,
stepping in,
Canna.
Hanna.
He
And he'll
hits.
look to bring home that tying run from
He
second
hits
with a
righties
base hit
okay.
into the outfield.
69, 67. Should I put in Pablo? I think I'm going to.
Pablo Sandoval will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll Hunter Strickland brought in from the bullpen.
I know what he throws.
And that one stayed too low.
Yes.
Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning
Oh.
2. And good patience here from Sandoval.
Right here.
2-0 now. A strike and it's 2-1.
It's like he's watching. He knows I want it right here.
The 2-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Ooh, that might not have been a strike.
Spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Too close.
Once again, a 3-2.
Oh,
Swing and a miss.
gosh.
Strike 3. Hold the
Great pitch. Thought I held back on it enough.
Corey Dickerson.
Great
He'll
pitch.
Get us going here in the bottom half of the second. Down and in as he's forced to back out of the way that time. The 1-0 delivery.
So the only good thing, the only good news about that last inning is that we got Nathan out. We made him use, I think, 2 or 3 pitchers. Herrera has already gone in, and he's used some of his energy, so that's the only good news, leaving the bases loaded.
Second inning. Ken Griffey Jr.
Now pinch hitting. Ken Griffey Jr.
The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Delino DeShield. Nobody out, runner on first.
I think I'm going to bring in Wilson.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Sometimes if a guy's really struggling against Betances, you can just keep him in the whole game. But obviously this guy is good enough to where, I mean, I know he's going to pinch hit for Griffey here because he's his catcher, but he's got Lofton and Brock coming up after that. So I will be able to leave in Wilson for, at least these next 3 batters, hopefully. And then we'll be out of the inning, and then he's the first guy to come in. I'll pinch hit for him. This is actually, I don't know if Anthony said anything. This is actually probably where I should have done a double switch. Gotta be careful with this guy.
Fire to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. A runner at first with no outs here. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So coming to the plate, Kenny Lofton. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1
Oh
gone.
my goodness, you are kidding me. What crap.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Right, where my second. Actually, I mean, I guess I just got to give it to him. The fact that he was hitting and running right there is what kept that ball from getting caught.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
And now with first and third, 1 out, a lot can happen here. This at bat could really.
Oh my
Swing
goodness.
And a drive sent out toward the gap, and it's gone.
Well,
So digging in now, Hunter Strickland,
Batting ninth. Pitcher.
and he'll step off. Brad Brock, a right-hander standing 6 foot.
that sucks.
6 will take over pitching duties here. First delivery to him on the way. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And a sliding attempt
Really?
at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Albert Pujols. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Skied into straightaway right. Under it is Griffey as he takes it for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another chance? Joe Carter. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Peralta's there. On to Sandoval at first, and that'll end the inning.
All right. Let's see what we can do.
Striding in. Brad Brock. He'll be the one to greet the closer, Hunter Strickland. Ike Davis will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. And he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Like a magnet, here's a ground ball to the new guy. Just into the ball game out at second. In for strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Stepping in and ready. First offering on its way. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time.
This guy's a good player.
Line drive to left.
Pitching really well. It's pitching against what I want to do. Pitching very methodically, throwing changeups low in the zone, changeups inside. Very smart. Oh man, I thought that was a changeup.
DeShields comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. He popped out in his first trip. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it.
Well, guys, he pretty much had me the entire game. He's a good player. I'll have to check out and see what his stats are. Obviously, he's 12-0 banner. I didn't play well. First pitch of the game kind of set the tone right there. So, kind of a bummer. Wish could have got that 12-win, or that 12-game reward. But appreciate all you guys watching. Thanks a lot for your support. Thanks for everyone in the chat and for talking. It's really cool. And look for those videos. Look for those how-to videos. Hopefully they will help you more than they actually helped me pitch in that game, which was not good at all. But now we get to redraft. In fact, since I am redrafting, I will just go ahead and stay on here and we'll watch a redraft. So we did get a couple cards. We did get the Strasburg, which is decent. Morales, Corbin. I mean, these are all cards that I have already. And, you know, at this point in the game, at this point in the year, it doesn't really matter to me. I'm not, even if I got one of the flawless rewards, well, I have Bagwell and I have Harper. I don't have Griffey, so maybe that would be one that I might use, but I probably wouldn't even put him in my ranked seasons lineup, maybe on the bench. But, you know, at this point, it's just for fun. But I still get competitive and still get pissed when I end up losing a game like that. All right, but let's redraft. If you guys want to stay on and kind of see what my philosophy is when I'm drafting, then this will be cool. Yes, we will enter. Let's see. Hopefully we get somebody good right off the bat. Okay. I'm Not too bad. I like this Davis card. I won't take him, just so you know, but I do like it. It's got some pretty good pitches. He's got the two-seamer that does right in on the righties, and then the cutter for the lefties. The knuckle curve has a really sharp break to it, so it is good. But I will probably, let's see. I gotta say, there's not much difference between Murray and Jackson, and Murray is a switch hitter. However, I do not really like the swing with Murray, and I do like the swing with Reggie. So I'm going to go with him instead. And that's one of the things that I do when I draft is I pick players that I play well with, even if maybe ratings wise they're not as good. I can also find a good first baseman that can fill in for where Murray would have played anyways. So yeah, go with Reggie there. You guys are all familiar enough with the BR. You know, if you can get a starting pitcher in a common round, go for it. And a lefty is great to have, unless you are going against 99 Pujols like I did in the last game and you hang a curveball. Don't do that. Let's see here. I'm going to go with Young. I might use him in the field. He might be in the rotation. If he's not, he'll at least be a good person to bring off of the bench as a pinch hitter. I think Wagner is probably a no-brainer here. It's kind of nice when you get a guy who throws 100 miles an hour and is a lefty in the bronze round. So we are definitely going with Wagner there. And his per nines are great. Now, yes, you can't control him. He's going to throw everywhere and anywhere. But if the other guy isn't disciplined enough, then he'll do really well. Okay, actually, these are two really good options. I won't go with Giles. I love this Hanley card. Now, if you watched my video of my last BR run, you saw where I was going for 12-0, and it was in the 10-0 game when Hanley Ramirez had a pop up to short base or to shortstop that he just flat out dropped, and that was the end of the game. The runner came around third and scored, and that was it. So Hanley, you ruined the BR run, but we are going to give you a second chance because you have such a good bat. Just don't do it again. All right, Cloyd. Easy. We'll take a starter. Okay, let's see here. I don't like any of these guys too much. Let's see. Vote. How have I done with him? He's not bad. Got a couple home runs with him. Davis has good power. May end up going with him, although I haven't done great with him. LeMahieu, I like the vision. I think he also has unfazed quirk, which is really nice. So unfazed quirk and breaking ball quirk, and he's got pretty much everything. Unfazed is nice, though. I really like that. It helps me be patient at the plate because I know that I don't have to worry about getting 2 strikes, because if I do get 2 strikes, then the PCI gets, basically twice as big. So I think I'm going to go with LeMahieu here. Okay, go with a starter. Go with another starter. Now, if we can get, I'll tell you right now, in the gold round, if we can get Betances again or 89 Neshek, then this team will be set. I absolutely love both of those cards. They are, Neshek especially, even more than Betances. I like Betances, but with Neshek, you can paint the corners, and he is so difficult for guys to pick up. So I'm really hoping we've still got those two gold rounds left. I'm really hoping we get Neshek there. I think I'm going to go with Cabrera here. I've actually done well with him. I don't really like him, to tell you the truth. Even though I've performed pretty well with him, his swing seems so slow. but I do like him better than any of the other players here. So we've got now 4 righties. Chris Young hopefully can be a bench player, but we're going to have to get some lefties in the lineup soon. Okay, cool. Starters are done. That's nice. Good to get that done early in the draft. Okay, this guy's really good, actually. It's weird. You wouldn't think so for a catcher that is a 70, but I really like him. He's a switch hitter. He is short. He's 5'9", so he's like Altuve size PCI. And he's, decent behind the plate. He's got 76 blocking. He's not going to throw anybody out, but that's fine. So I'm actually going to take him. He's a switch hitter. It's kind of somebody that I found with a hidden gem. Look at the vision, too. The vision, 91. So his PCI is really big to begin with. So we're going to go with him. All right. So at this point, we have not taken we've only taken one reliever. Karros is okay. Actually, Karros is nice. I really like him, but I would rather that he is 0 for 5. Thought I'd done better with him. I don't want to take another righty at this point if I don't have to, and I'm okay with wasting a bullpen spot because I know I've always got at least 2 or 3 bullpen spots that I'm not going to use in every BR run. And if you end up getting somebody like Neshek or Betances or even Chapman can go for a couple of innings, you won't use more than 2 or 3 bullpen guys, maybe 4, but at least not in a non-extra innings game. So I'm okay with wasting a relief pick here since I really don't like any of these other players that much. We still have a lot of good picks left. We've got 2 gold and 5 silver. So we are we're looking pretty good here. Ike Davis, I think I have done okay with him. Okay, decent 1 for 4. Let's see how I've done with Butler. Okay, I'm going to take him. He'll at least be a pinch hitter off the bench. Okay, who do we got? Okay. Well, Jones is not bad. I've done well with him, although I know a lot of this was earlier on in the year. He does have a sinker. He's got a slider. He's got a really funky release and windup. So I may end up going with him. His per nines are okay. They're not bad. They're not amazing, but they're not bad. Let's see. Reynolds. I don't want another righty in the lineup. What about Boggs? Have I used this Boggs card? Wow, I have. 15 for 24. And I know this is all in Battle Royale. I would say that's pretty good. 625 average probably gets you into Cooperstown. So I think we are going to go with Boggs here, and hopefully we've got 5 silver cards left. So there's a lot of good relievers in the silver rounds. We do not have to give up. If it was Neshek or Betances, I think I'd take either one of them. But because we've done so well with Boggs, we're going to just go with some silver relievers. And we still have one more gold round left, too. So let's see what happens. Oh, look at that. Look at that. 82 Chapman. That is a gift. That is a gift that will keep on giving. We will take him. Absolutely. Okay, Boxberger. Now, here's the question. I've got 4 silver relief rounds left. I know I'm going to get a reliever for these next 4 picks. Now, do I want to go with this Boxberger, who's still pretty good? 4-seam changeup and a cutter. Or do I want to take my chances that I will get the silver Boxberger in one of the future rounds? Because I have this option with Rondon here, who throws cheese, I think 9 strikeouts in 4 2/3 innings. I think I'm going to go with this Rondon here and hope that I get the silver breakout Boxberger because that card is a stud. So we're going Rondon. Let's see what happens. Okay. Now I don't want to keep getting these bronze cards here. Wait, you got 2 lefties already. We're good as far as lefties are concerned. Let's see. Who do we want to pick here? May take Farquhar. I have done terrible with him. A 1.8 ERA would be good. A 1.8 whip is not good. So, let's see. Maybe I was just having a bad day. 4-seam slider, 2-seam cut. What does he have again? Cut. You know what? We're going with him again. Maybe. What does Gil Martin do? Okay. Yeah. We'll go with him again. One more shot. Just like Hanley. You get one more shot. Okay, here we go. Baez, Brock, or McGee. We've got 2 lefties. Don't really need to get another lefty. Oh, sorry, I missed the chat. Somebody was saying, or Anthony was saying to go with Adam. Who? Ottavino? I missed it. All right, let's see who we're going to go with here. I might go with Brock. Dang, that's not a good whip. Baez, I think I've done well with him. Thornburg, decent. McGee. What do you guys think? In this silver round, who should we go with? McGee, Thornburg, Baez, or Brock? Baez. Yeah, I think I agree with you. He throws gas. What else are you guys saying? Brock? You think I should go with Brock, Anthony? It's a difference between the per nines. Pretty significant difference. I have really sucked with this Brock card. I don't know why. I did well with the other one. I think I'm going to go with Baez just because of the fact, I know, the splitter. I love the splitter, but see, that's the difference. You pitch well with Gagne, and I stink with Gagne. I need the cheese. I need the gas. I think. Let's see. What does Thornburg do? I don't remember. I think I'm going to go with Baez. Feel a little bit more comfortable with him. He's still got that slider. He's got that 2-seamer that rides in a little bit. I don't know. It's a tough call. Why have I done so terrible with him? 2.1 innings, 1 strikeout, 1 walk. How many hits have I given up? Must be a ton of hits. Oh, look at that. 400 batting average, ball in play. See, that's not good. There's got to be some regression. That's unsustainable. That is an unsustainable BABIP. All right, we'll go with Brock. Anthony, this is your call. We're going to go with Brock. One more. Who do we get? Nishek. Oh, bummer. All right, we might go with O'Day here. Although, let's see. Blake Parker's pretty good. I think he's got the sinker. No, okay, I thought he did. Now, O'Day, talk about a funky delivery. Definitely, O'Day has that funky delivery. Yeah, I agree. We're going with O. All right, the bullpen it's decent. It's just decent. Okay, what do we need? We have, okay, so we know Reggie's going to play. Miggy's probably going to play left. We know Hanley's going to be in there. We know Boggs is going to be in there. Probably LeMahieu. So we can get hopefully a center fielder and a first baseman, maybe even upgrade at catcher. I really like this Wieters card. I'm not sure if I want to go with Wieters, though. Let's see here. Okay, I've done well with Dickerson, 350. Gardner, I don't think I've played with him too much. Yep, not at all. And what have I done with Escobar? Well, I know that I don't want to go with another right-handed bat. I need to get some left-handing or some left-handers in the lineup. He can replace Chris Young, so we're going to go with Dickerson. Okay, let's see. Cuthbert, Orlando, Rosario, and Laurie. If anything, I might want to go with Cuthbert, who can play first base if I need to sub out Davis. I'm looking to see how I've done with these guys. Okay, so I've done okay with, I've had 2 at-bats, 1 walk, and 1 double. I don't think I want Rosario. I just don't like his vision. And Laurie, I've actually done pretty well with him. First pitch hitter. All right. I think we're going to go with Laurie. Paolo. Yeah, I know. Someone's saying Paolo. Well, both of you guys are saying Paolo? All right. Let me see. Night player, first pitch hitter. Okay. Laurie has first pitch hitter as well. Now, if you have the quirk night player, I think you get a boost at night, but then you get a downgrade during the day. I think it's like a 5% or something like that. And I always play during the day. I always play during the day at Cincinnati. Let's see here. All right, fine. We'll go with Paolo. You guys are on the chat late at night watching this extremely boring stream. We will go with Paolo. We've got a silver, a gold, and a bronze left. I think this team's going to be pretty stacked. Let's see who we're going to go with here. I would like to get another lefty bat, but man, it's hard to pass up Kaline. Well, no, Howard. I think Howard's going to be the guy here. Yep. We're going to go with the lefty off the bench and Howard. Okay. Now, what did we do? We've got Dickerson. So Dickerson is going to be in left field. Nope. Who's going to be in center? Let's think about that. Boy, maybe I can put Reggie in center. Might go with Smoke at first base. Switch hitter. I'm pretty sure. No, haven't done as good as I thought I had done with him. This Russell card is actually pretty nice. I think I've done well with him. I'm not going to take him. No, I haven't played with him at all. I got a good shortstop. Actually, no. My shortstop sucks. It's Hanley. But I'm going to play him at short. Oh, actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, I don't have to play him at short. I could play him at first. I may take Castro and play him at short and put... So what would that do? If I put Hanley at first, because his defense has historically screwed me over, put Hanley at first, put Castro at short. I think I'm going to do that. What do you guys think? No, not Conforto. I'm not going with Conforto. I know. The power is great. But this is what we're doing. We're taking Hanley. We're putting him at first base because I don't want him anywhere near any other pop-ups at shortstop. And we're going to move Castro to shortstop. And Castro, if you haven't seen, I hit 500 with Castro, which I'm absolutely sure is sustainable in the long run. So we are definitely going with Castro here. And for the very end, okay, let's see. Well, we could get some speed. In the outfield. Let's see. Okay, so we're going to put... Actually, so now we have the choice between whether or not we want to keep Miggy in the lineup and have Corey Dickerson, or... I'm thinking... Who's going to be the better player to put here? What do you guys think? Schmidt. Yeah, actually, you might be right. Though I haven't played with him. Where would I put him? So, okay. I've already got Boggs at third. So this is going to be the lineup. We're going to put... So, okay, Pena's at catcher. We got one catcher. That's fine. Hanley at first. We're going to have LeMahieu at second. Boggs at third. We're going to put Castro at short. And then we've got Miggy, Young, Reggie, and Corey Dickerson for the outfield. My concern is that that's a lot of really slow outfielders. So I'm thinking might want to go with Lofton in center field, even though his arm is terrible. But I could lead off with him, maybe get some steals, maybe squeak out a few runs every BR run or every game. Yeah, you're thinking the same thing, Anthony. I think that might be the right call. Then what we'll end up doing is we'll have Chris Young on the bench. We can probably roll with... Well, we'll see once we get him. Maybe we'll have Dickerson in the field and use Miggy as a pinch hitter. Yeah, Lofton you can steal with. And does he have that compact swing? Have I used him? I'm not sure if I have. Look at, you know what I like about this too? It's this reverse split. Very similar to the 98 Larkin card, if you guys have used it. 98 Larkin, so he's a right-handed hitter, but he has a higher contact against righties than he does against lefties. Well, it's the same thing except opposite here for Kenny. So he's got a huge contact against lefties. So I think he's going to be a pretty good leadoff hitter. All right, there you go. So let's see, how are we going to set this up? We are going to put Hanley at first, Castro at second, no, short. Oops. Lofton in center. Now, what do we want to do with Miggy? Yeah, I think this team is pretty good too. This lineup, man, yeah, the bullpen maybe could be better, but man, you know what? This is the type of game this is the type of team where you look at it and you go, this team is super good, and then you go out and lose the first game, and then you redraft. But I digress. All right, let's see here. We've got 3 lefties, and we've got 3 righties, and we've got the switch hitters, so our balance is pretty good. How do we want to set this up? $344 for Miggy. How have I done with Dickerson? Might just be a good guy to bring in off the bench. $350. Haven't hit any home runs with him. Yeah, I know, Anthony. I mean, it definitely looks like a 12-0 team. Yeah, you know what? You think lead off with Reggie? I'm actually thinking lead off with Lofton. I have done really well leading off with speed guys like this before. I know that you want to maximize the at-bats for somebody like Reggie or for Miggy. But the problem is that, well, see, if I lead off with Reggie, I can't hit Lofton second or third or fourth. That's true. Both games I lost last run were because of leadoff homers. I knew that. Yeah, that's a good idea. What has happened here? 200? What have I done? What a terrible pick. Okay, that's all right. All right, let's see what it looks like here. So, the Reggie, Hanley, I think Boggs works there. Miggy, maybe. I would like to sandwich Miggy between lefties because he just crushes lefties. What does Castro do? Castro's actually better versus righties, so putting him after Miggy would be a good idea. I think LeMahieu may even have reverse splits as well. No, okay, he's better in lefty. All right, let me think about this, guys. I'm really tempted to still put Lofton in the first batter's position. I'm gonna see what this looks like if I do. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Yeah, that's right. But Reggie doesn't need to steal him. He'll just be trotting. You know what? Let's give this a try. Let's go into a game and see what this is like. You know what? I may even do. This might be a bad idea. Yeah, I don't know if that's a good idea. Game on the line. Who do you want? Oh, well, yeah, I want, you know what? You know who I want up is Hanley, to tell you the truth. Game on the line, I want Hanley up. It amazes me. Look at that. It amazes me that this card is a 93. Honestly, the only reason this card is a 93 is because he drops pop-ups at shortstop. That's the only reason. And that will cost you a BR run. But I think I really want Hanley up, to tell you the truth, even though Jackson is ranked just a little bit higher. All right, we're going to try this. We're going to give this run a shot and see. Hopefully we get into a relatively easy opponent the first game, and we'll see what happens. Anyone but Lofton, Anthony? All right, Bay City Gamblers. Yeah, I agree with you. I would rather have 2 at bats with Reggie Hanley. I think, usually I'm a good enough hitter to where I'm going to get 2 or 3 at bats with those guys. So at least with how I'm hitting right now, I feel confident enough with being able to get hits throughout the lineup to where I can still get back around to the second and third positions. All right, brand new team. I got to figure out how I want to approach this. Probably gonna be bringing O'Day in and have Chapman come in as the first batters or first pitchers. Okay, Larkin, he's got that big contact. Not this Larkin doesn't have as much power off of lefties, which is nice. Now, okay, I'm gonna see if I can get him to chase. This always gives me a good indication of what kind of player I'm facing. Now he didn't chase that. Let's see if he'll chase this. Almost. Let's see if we can paint on the outside corner. Take it. Hanley. Oh, good job. I knew there was a reason we put you at first. You're such a good first baseman. By the way, you guys know that when you're going to the bullpen, that it's actually better to hit the start button and then go to the bullpen than it is to use the up button. For some reason, when you use the up, the pitchers come in tired. And I've noticed that when I hit the start button and then I bring a pitcher in, they're not tired anymore, or they don't come in tired. Okay, who are we going to have next? Rondon, he throws such gas. I might want to go with him instead. Okay.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground.
No, somebody said to pitch your starter 1 inning. So my opinion in BR is I'm gonna take my starter out as quickly as I can. There might be like one starter that I would leave in for longer than that, and that's Chris Young. Chris Young is maybe the only starter, because I'm picking common starters. That's the only guys that I'm picking. Maybe a bronze starter every once in a while, but not very often. But the delivery for Chris Young is so weird, and that over-the-top delivery with the curveball and then the slider is really effective. So he's the one starting pitcher that I may leave in for more than one or two batters. Everyone else, though, I'm going to take out immediately. What do we got? 95. Oh, it's Harvey. Okay. I'm just going to try to poke it into the outfield. That might be a hit. Oh. Yeah.
This ball's going to wind up out of play. And a
all right.
Mistake there. Here's the first pitch to him. Hanley Ramirez is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out.
Meanwhile here, the throw to third is not in time, and he's in there safely. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside, he's trying to take away.
Here we go.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit, and they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across.
It's official. Lofton is the leadoff hitter. He causes errors and he steals bases.
Start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0.
And in the first inning, with this guy already looking a little shaky on the mound, I'd have to think you'd have to throw him a strike right here. He hasn't proven to me that he can even get within the zone.
I could probably steal with Hanley here too, but I'll just let him give me the free base.
That misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here. Stepping into the box, Miguel Cabrera. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Takes a knee-high.
All right, Miggy.
Here comes the 0-1.
Oh, no.
And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys.
Man, I really like this lineup.
There's a fastball.
Feels like at least the first 5 batters are great.
Here's a breaking ball too low, 2-0.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to get into this.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And that gets over the wall now, but both runners will score anyway. Here's Starlin Castro. Another first-inning RBI opportunity for him here. And this sails right by the catcher Navarro. It'll be a wild pitch. And over to third now is the...
Oh. Put your belly on him. Quit. All right, I think we're going to call it for tonight. I'm going to do some of the editing on the Hershiser and Kershaw videos and try to get those ones out tomorrow. I think, don't know who's still watching, but thanks, guys, for watching. It was fun. Thanks for helping me with the draft, Anthony, and the gamer Armin Deep. You guys are both in the chat room. So, yeah. Thanks. Appreciate it. It's fun hanging out with you guys. And I will talk to you all later. I'll stay on for a minute. What's my on base percentage with Reggie? Oh no, let me look. 273. What I think this, it's only been 11 at bats or 11 plate appearances. I think it's probably just been pressing a little bit, trying to do too much. So what I figured out that I did particularly well with Reggie, especially with like the 94 card, was go opposite field with him. And I've been sitting up higher with my PCI, waiting for high fastballs and then turning on them, trying to pull them, which works well for me. It works well for me more recently because I think I'm getting a little bit quicker. But still, with Reggie, it might be better to try to go opposite field. So that might be why the average is a little bit lower.